Avengers issue 687. Looks like Voyager is in some deep doo-doo. Fans, welcome back to Comic Book Corner 2.0, and fans, you're back with me, Mike Spider Slayer, getting ready to do that all-important comic book review so you, the fans, can make a decision on what comic books to buy. And guys, I'm continuing my coverage on Avengers No Surrender. This is issue 687. This is part 13 of the series. It's hard to believe 13 weeks of this has been going on, but overall it's been a quite enjoyable series, very consistent book with artwork and writing as well. So the book is written by Mark Waid, Al Ewing, and Jim Zub. The artwork is done by Paco Mandina, and I gotta give it up to Mr. Mandina. His artwork is consistent week in, week out. It's very good. Love the facial expressions in this book. Love the characters. They all look awesome, especially in this two-page spread right here. When you open up the book, you see the Voyager on her knee and all the other Avengers are looking down on her. There's another couple pages in here that has to do with Jarvis and Hulk, and you see that dual personality with Banner and Hulk. That's a nice page as well. So overall, artwork in this, guys, is really consistent. So let's talk about what happens in this issue. So last three issues, we've had balls to the walls action, right? Non-stop with the Hulk make his return. He's destroying Avengers left and right. Everyone's damaged and whatnot. And in this issue, we get to see things break, take a break, slow down, and the action's going to pick up again based off of what happens in this issue. But it was nice to see the story slow down a little bit and give some insight from Bruce Banner's point of view, the Voyager's point of view, and things like that. So when the issue opens up, we get to see all the Avengers are all the memories of Valerie Vector are going away because all those memories were implanted into their brains, but they're false memories. So things have been going away, and the Avengers just feel like, that they've been had, and it's just like they're all pissed off at her. So what happens is Valerie winds up trying to disappear because she winds up getting scared and overwhelmed. And the next thing we see that Voodoo creates this spell, and she's trapped in it, and she goes, you know what? No. She's like, I'm not going to run. I'm going to help you guys. I'm going to tell you what's going on. I'm going to tell you everything that's happened. So she basically tells everyone, who she is, how the Grandmaster's, her father, and things like that. While that's going on, we get to see a nice conversation with Jarvis and Bruce. And it's funny, like, they make a comment, Bruce makes a comment to Jarvis about, you're going to help me by serving me tea, but really, he's that guy that gives you that advice, and Banner wants to kind of give up, but he's on Banner's side, and he sits there and says, don't give up, Bruce. He's like, you got something to give here. And there were some good emotional moments. And throughout this book, you just see everyone trying to pick up the pieces after this crazy, battle or game that they all went through. The Vision needs to be repaired. They gotta go to a lab and fix him. Lightning is feeling sorry for himself, and he sits there and goes, I gave it all I got. And and Wonder Man says, it's not about how strong you are, it's about what you give back. And what he's saying, it's more than power and muscle, He's like, that's what makes the difference between me or us and the other people. He's like, it's about what's inside. He's like, look at Clint, for instance. He's not nearly as strong as anybody here. He just has arrows, but he's got a strong heart. So I really like that moment there. Quicksilver's trying to find something that's going on with these blue lights that are flashing along. You get Voyager that continues to give her information to the Avengers on who the Grandmaster is, the Challenger is, what the playing field was about, and just giving them all the insights. And then by the time we get to the end of this book, we wind up finding out that the Voyager can't get in touch with her father, and something's going on, and we see that the Challenger is pissed off at Earth and everything around it, and all of a sudden we've gone to a DEFCON 85, and the whole world is just falling apart once again, and it's because of the Challenger's hands, and he's the one that wants to basically destroy the Earth. And now, since there's nobody left, no Lethal Legion, no Black Order, no Grandmaster, all that's left is the Challenger, and it's going to be the Challenger against the Avengers and the Voyager, and that's how the issue ends. And the cool thing about this book was reading the back page about how they came up with the Voyager's name, and you get to see some of the names in the back, and it was cool. Like, one was like Teleporter, Apex, Transit, Portal Princess. There was all these different things, and they came up with Valerie Vector, and I thought that was cool when you read the story back there. So what did I think about this particular issue? I thought this one was fine. Again, it slowed down the pace of the story a little bit, which you needed, because for issues now, it's been balls to the walls action. This time, it slows it down. It gives you more of an insight, obviously, of who Valerie is towards the Avengers and whatnot, and who her father is and what he does and all that other stuff. And we get to see, Bruce Banner in this. So, like I said, it slows it down before we get back into the final arc of this story, where it's going to be, again, the grand, or the Challenger against the Avengers here, and they obviously gotta, get things back in place and get Earth back to normal. So this was a pretty good one, again, slow, so, not my favorite issue of them all, because I felt like it kind of repeated things here, and there was a couple of good moments, so I gotta give this one a 3.5 out of 5 stars. So guys, in the comments below, tell me what you thought of Avengers No Surrender issue 687. Were you a fan? Were you not a fan? It was just one of the weaker stories for you in this overall great story. Guys, as always, thank you so much for watching Comic Book Corner 2.0. Give this video a thumbs up. If you haven't subscribed to the channel yet, subscribe and hit that notification button, because this channel doesn't work without all of you. So again, guys, as always, thank you so much for watching, and until the next comic book review, this is Mike Spider Slayer signing off. Take care, guys. Bye.